You ready?
It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James. Austin Reeves out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. It's James with the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Nails it from 3.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
That one goes. Count it.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Three-pointer. And LeBron James gets the 3. James has got 9.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
And stolen by Reeves. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And stolen by Reeves. James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. James can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Lets it go. Edwards, that's good. 10 points for him.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
And James gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Randle can't hit. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Grant, how about that?
Oh,
yes! Oh, my.
Yeah,
Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And there's James from the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Here's James, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. James has got 16 points now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It's Edwards with a drive. Yep, count it.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
James passes to Doncic. Fires for three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside, and it's in there. Edwards has got 20.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Reeves, the pass to James. From the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
And out of bounds.
This is at 85 or 65.
65.
My boy, I'm bright. How does it feel? You wanna know? How does it feel? You kiss your butt, ooh, yeah.
Minnesota will have it. And so both teams making some changes here. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Randall sinks it from distance.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
they've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. James outside from deep. What a difficult three. The King.
As a defender, you just can't dwell on that. You got to move on. You did your job. LeBron hit a tough shot. Just keep playing that type of deal.
Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And that one's good. James.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there's James from the arc. Good work defensively by Randall. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
Ingles from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. This one for 3. James from...
Ant-Man, did you come back with the master plan? Where are you? Go there.
Distance, easy work.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
For 3, Conley hits the three-pointer. Conley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his range.
Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for 1 more. It's on LeBron James. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Outside Reed, beyond the arc. Hachimura with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3, James drains the triple. James has got 41.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
For 3, Conley, rejected by James. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, connects from downtown.
The 3-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Pass to Gobert. And it's rejected.
How many points back?
Wait, you mean energy?
Yeah, Conley.
For Mike Conley, he has 85.
Is this a 63 or 83?
That's an 83.
What does Edwards say?
83.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this one.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
A minute 9 left in the second quarter. And here's Edwards outside. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards. Oh, Anthony Edwards takes flight.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
For 3, James. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. 29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Clark, the pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. Look at Edwards over the perimeter D.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hits the trifecta. James has got 53 points. 2 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top. They're up.
Okay.
By 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
By the time Jamar hears this, he's going to hear me talking about him. And he is not good about playing. Especially from him.
Ready?
I know you said something to the mic.
You want to go downstairs?
Sure.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Rudy Gobert. Edwards out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Reed in at the 3, small forward.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
The shot by James, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that
Playing
is a
away
failure.
ground
And
beat
so
Jamar
J.J. Redick
silence.
calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Austin Reeves is checked in for LeBron.
Number 15.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The 3, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Doncic. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
4-3, and it's blocked by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And stolen by Hayes. Now the Lakers moving it up. And there's James from the arc. Knocks down the long J. James has got his second basket of the night.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh! Luka sinks it from deep.
Hard to defend that any better. Sometimes Doncic is just impossible to guard no matter
Oh, wow!
see that coming.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
The Timberwolves trail. And they double up Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. The three ball. Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
Uh-oh, well, we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot, and this guy, well, let's just say he's hot.
Edwards for three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Oh, there's another three. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
The shot by James, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Three-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Count it, good.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Minnesota's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. It's stolen by James. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. James has got 56 in the game.
Well, you're giving a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The 3, James. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Reed. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's James. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on James. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Chris Finch has called time. Timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's James in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Edwards with it. Hayes picks him up. Outside, Ingles. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Ingles. Ingles got 3 assists now in this one. The 3, James. He drops it from range. James has got 59 points.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I like how fast Brown makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 58. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Great dive by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Doncic, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The 3 is up. Edwards on the attack in transition.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
No, it hit your body and then it went out when you fall outside.
Well, the score is close as it is. Coach isn't willing to live with that call. He wants to make sure they got it right on the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to
Previous play is
on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call.
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
I know. It just be glitching
The Lakers
sometimes.
have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Edwards. Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. 2-point game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Alexander Walker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
Fires fires in the triple.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
From deep, here's Doncic, and he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth. The shot by James, no good. Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. He got it again! Sensational! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Alexander Walker, and knocks down the three.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jackson Hayes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
LeBron James. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense, extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And another one! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5.
Anthony Edwards.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The Lakers call timeout. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Fires it. And it's good. And a big mental mistake as they call timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Oh, man, big error right there. Number of remaining timeouts is something you communicate to your players.
We don't see it that often, but with all that's going on, the timeout situation must have slipped his mind.
The ball still in your hand, still in your hand, still in your hand, still in your hand. Game over. Man, you bastard.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the final ruling has been made. The original call was correct, and this contest is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure they got the call right in this situation. And boy, he was just a fraction of a second late. So close.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
No mercy. Beat y'all behind. Beat y'all like you stole something.
Go ahead, still see.
I just like to kind of rub it in. Because you got to hear myself and be in silence.
I sat down, crushed.